Hello there, welcome back to some more Chasm. In the last episode we walked through the ancient burial grounds and now we're going to go and explore a bit more. Got to remember what buttons I've got because it's been a while. I've got my whip. I think I was going up here, but I guess I could check the map. Let me have a little look. Yeah, I'm going this way. Okay. But yeah, we've got the ability to climb walls. We've got our cool whip. And we've got our destination basically planned. We've got to go find a boss. Pocket watch. I think someone died down here. Someone will probably be looking for that pocket watch and be very sad that it exists on a pile of bones and not on a body, but that's fine. It looked like all the residents were fairly old, so... Okay, so do I have anything to help me with the actual code yet? I don't think so. Let's keep going downwards. I think this is where I go when I'm done. I can actually use it to get out. There's 4 candles, and this looks like a sun. Ow. Gotta get back in the swing of things. It'll take me a little bit. As soon as I get back into the swing of it, though, it'll be fine. Also, I'm going to level up in a minute, so that's fine. There's something in that room. Yeah, you have a nice sword flourish. There you go. Who needs to play good if you can just level up? I guess who needs to play well, but, you know, English semantics are never my strong point. Also, why does this exist? I guess that's to help me get out of the left-hand side of the pool of acid, or swamp water in case you get stuck. Right, you die. It's a little bit dangerous. Chest room, thank you. The chain hood. It's just worse because this is a special hat. But if I didn't have a hat already, it would have been pretty good. Also, I realised about what happens with the clacking. It's only when I'm also talking you can hear it. But that's because of how the way the mic works. There's not a lot I can do about... Not the microphone, I mean NVIDIA broadcast. There's not a lot I can do about that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stars. After we finally worked up the courage to pull the lever, Drake and I split up to look for clues. I've discovered several frescoes down here that I believe contain clues to open in the gate. Now, if I just figure out what they mean, I hope Drake didn't get himself completely turned around. He's a lunkhead, but I could really use his help fending off these monsters. There's 7 stars. There's 4 swords. There's 4 goblets. But also 3 skulls, but also 1 bird. So it's either 7, 4, or it could be the suits of armor as well. So this could be, this is almost certainly the amount of stars you've got. 7 stars. There could be 8 armors, or 4 swords. And it could be 4 goblets, 3 skulls, or 1 bird. So we'll try and keep that in mind as best as possible. And hopefully that makes sense. Usually something in those pictures would, like, you know, jump out at you a bit more, but I can't see anything that jumps out at me particularly besides the stars. Okay, so that's confirmation on something I thought I already knew, but I wasn't completely sure. Do you fall off if they edge guard you? Yes. Yes, you do. It also helps if I don't mess up the platforming. There we go. That's how you deal with an edge guarding prick. You just attack him off of ledge. Right, so I don't think I can get up here, but I can do this. It's a block pushing puzzle. Well, let's actually read what the block pushing puzzle is to do. I think as long as I make my way into the middle, it's fine. I see. Okay. It's wrong, but I'll tell you why it's wrong in a second. It is only just get in the middle, but you have to go this way. Because if you go the other way, you won't have enough positioning left to actually push the block on the other side. Like this gives you one tile of freedom to push the block like that. If you pushed it down here, it'd be stuck here and I wouldn't be able to push it to the left. Go clonk. Open for me, baby. Oh yeah. Right, so there's this as well. Right, let's go down here first. I actually messed up the jump, but let's see what's here. Ah, fast travel. Beautiful. Not a fast travel. The end of the zone. Okay, that's interesting. This is the fast travel. So there's a few places up there I haven't been to. The one furthest right should take me straight to the lever. There are 7 goblets. 7 stars. There are 4 goblets. And there are 4 swords. I couldn't remember that the pedestals said what to look out for. But I remembered the numbers, so it was fine. If it was armors, it was 8. If it was skulls, it was 3. If it was birds, it was 1. Get out of here. I'm wondering if this is treasure or is this a boss fight? So far, so good. Got the spider's entry. Hiya! What's in the box? The halberd. Ooh. It's going to be slower. It's a stabbing sword. Let's see how this feels. Does the hitbox at the front have a higher area? Like, is it more like a box? Because if it is, that's better. Kind of have to do that unless you're going to wait for an age for him to come over to you. It's a mummy. I want my mummy. Wizard. I said wizard quite loud, I'm sorry. Yes, it was a wizard. Okay. Ow. I moved my mic also a little bit closer still to hopefully make the peaks less high because the default is higher, is my thinking. Could also add a compression to make it lower if I wanted to. Okay, the laser hurts, but not a huge amount. We're gone. There's so many places still to go. Save point. Fantastic news. Alright. So I'm expecting a boss. Yes, that's the symbol for boss. So this is the boss I'm going to try and perfect. So if I take damage, I'll kill the boss. So the first run is how you see the boss, and then I'll cut to me beating the boss without taking damage. Looks like some kind of bee. Oh, it's a worm. Right, okay. Okay, I see. So far, so dodgeable. What is that? Okay. That's something I could probably also dodge. Okay. Don't know how much health it has. Probably a bit. Okay, it's dead. Right. So let me quit, and I'll show you. I'll get back when I beat him without taking damage. Oh yeah! Prize fighter. Defeated a boss without getting hit. 4.5% of players have done that. And I defeated the bone worm. 32.8% of players have done that. The bone worm's armor. Slightly less attack, slightly less defense. No, slightly less attack, way more defense, and more HP. Yeah, 2 minus attack for like 7 plus defense. You kind of can't ignore that. It's going to take me to a new zone again. The keep. Okay. Do I want to go to the keep, or do I want to go to the Forest of Dreams? I guess I'll go to the forest, because it's the place I accessed first. And if I can't get any further in there, then there's a fast travel point not too far away anyway. Oops. Let's save our triumph. So I'll be doing 28 now. No, 29 now. But eventually we'll get to the point where I do 30 again anyway. So then I get all the benefit of the excess bonus defense with none of the downside of the attack. Or at least it'll feel that way. Right, out we go. Beautiful, you love to see it. Okay, this bone armor seems to occasionally give me invincibility. Like sometimes I'm just not taking damage at all. Which is pretty cool. I like that. That's underneath me. Okay. Alright, so there's that to the left. You'll also notice, I'm sure you've already noticed by episodes 1 and 2, that I check the map a lot. I just want there to be absolutely no confusion about where I am. And sometimes there is confusion if you don't look at the map. It could be a trade-off. It's possible that I get all this extra defense, but the trade-off is that I now take way more damage if I do get hit. That's possible, isn't it? It looks like there's a room up above me, and then I went right, and then I couldn't go right anymore. Yes. Bone crawler. Ah. I need a feather, which I don't have. That's what that is. Ow. Right. Let's go to the forest zone. Just as long as they'll let me go, basically. We want the underneath, and we want to go over here to the left. Alright, welcome to the Forest of Misery. Okay, so I can climb vines. Good to know. I can't get much further there because I don't have the equivalent of Morph Ball. I need like a slide or a crawl. Can't get there either. Like I said, I might come here and all the paths are just locked off, so... The slot is carved into the wall. Alright, so this might be the 4th zone. Okay, you can also jump and climb up the same vine multiple times, that's good to know. But that's fine. At least I know. So the keep is probably where I have to go next. There's two possible answers, you see. Either that the way with this lever was the hard option, like they thought it would be harder, so they give you the boss to say don't come here yet, or, which is what seems to be likely now, they put the boss in the way to show this is where you do need to go. Yeah, it looked like I took... Oh wait, maybe I understand the poison in that. Maybe the poison damage, like the acid and the sand and the smoke and whatever, does percentage HP damage, and the normal damage does normal damage. So My armor, for example, that sword swipe hit me and I took 2, which is basically nothing. But the acid did 4. But I think the acid does 4 because I have more health, rather than this armor. If it was doing like 5% of my health in damage, then 5% of 108 is like 5.4. So roughly 5% would be 5. So it could be something like that. It might not be 5%. Either way, I like having this armor. It makes me much more defensible. And the loss of attack is not... Like, although I like being a glass cannon, I'm not a glass cannon beyond any sense of reason. There's clearly a reason to have more defense. In fact, sometimes your defense does increase your DPS, because you can do more damage without dying. And you can take a bit more damage by tanking it, so... That's how I see it anyway. Well, now I'm going to have to put in the YouTube thing that minors do appear in this video. I don't think they ask for minors, I think they ask for children, specifically. This could be undead mining children, I don't know. Right. Here we go. Big on. No, I like this little regal, nice sounding, is it a glockenspiel? What is the... No, that's the ding-dongs. Harpsichord. Harpsichord. That's what I'm thinking of. Finding a good harpsichord VST is very difficult. This is the shortcut zone for this area, with immediate access to the teleportato. So lets me go to the mines. This lets me save. It could be 3%, roughly. That would make sense for the number 4, but it definitely went up from 3 to 4, so something's going on there. Also, I'm glad I came back down here to find the fast travel point. Also, I'm glad the game has these fast travel rooms. I mean, I know Castlevania did it, but it's even per zone, it's really cool to have these because it makes traversal much less annoying. There's still some parts that are a bit long, but that's because of the area design. So the mines were quite open, and then the catacombs were very, very compacted. So we'll see how the keep is designed. Hello. Queen Trell, 365 to 396, 31 years. But that's the Queen. The King of Trell, or King Trell, was the one who went mad. I have loyally served King Trell ever since he was a child, but I must face the fact that he's no longer the man I once knew. I came here with this caravan in the hope that I could reverse the madness that has overtaken him, but I fear he's already beyond redemption. Why did the king choose to build his castle here? It must be connected to the cursed catacombs that lie beneath us. The answers I seek must be hidden somewhere in the labyrinthine tunnels which snake through these mountains. I pray for the Watchers to illuminate my path in these dark times. Shin guards. Hold down and press jump to perform a slide. Nice. So now I can slide. Okay, so if you can't quite slide all the way under something, he'll just stay still. so you can slide again. Okay, it seems like a return journey of sorts. Alright, so maybe I came to the keep just for the ability to slide and then to go back to the forest now that I have the slide. Don't know if it's faster to slide or just to run, but I like sliding, so that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so there's another entrance to the catacombs up there that leads back to the keep. It's worth knowing. Could get the entry for these mining lads. If I wanted to. I can do that whenever though. I don't have to do it now. Be gone, fool. Could also go back to town and give them the pendant. We'll see if anyone has anything to say about the pendant. Let's do that. With the fast travel system being as useful as it is, I can warp around back to where I want to be anyway. Take me back outside. Right. Hello. Oh great, you found an antidote recipe. Now I can make that potion that will cure poisoning. I'll add it to the menu right away. Yes. I didn't find your deck of cards yet. Boom. I've mastered the art of pressing an A button at the right time. The 7 comes just after the bar. But since it's a slot machine that you can actually control, it makes life a lot easier. Hello. Well, friend, are you up for a mission? Well, I don't know what he sounded like. I can't remember. I'd have to go back. He's a blacksmith, but I thought he was like quite an effeminate blacksmith. Well, friend, are you up for a mission? I have some equipment up for sale, but I can't create anything new. These creatures took my forging hammer when they raided the town. It was given to me by my father when I began smithing, and I always promised to always use it. Once my hammer's been recovered, I can craft new items from the materials you find. Keep your eyes peeled and let me know if you find it. The scale helm. Yes. Yes. I can also sell. What can I sell? Oh, he wants armor to sell. You want trinkets to sell. Have you had any luck finding my book of incantations? Don't lose hope. My intuition tells me you'll find it soon. I do want the onyx ring, though. But not yet. Let's go speak to the town leader and see if he cares about the pendant. Bing bong. Ah, you found Dom. Thank goodness, I don't know what we'd do without him. Without his skill at the forge, this town would just be a hole in the ground. You've rescued Wynn, that's great news, so I bet he's already back at the tavern playing cards. Why anyone would spend all day playing games is beyond me, but each their own. Oh, thank the Watchers you found Ash. Every one of my workers is like family, but Ash is the daughter I never had. Please keep looking for the rest of the townsfolk. Yeah, Felix, Found and Drake were trying to steal shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people left. Okay. Well, now I've got a slide. I could probably access quite a few new things. But let's go to the forests section, because the forest section will have new things for me. Oh, is it the bottom one? I think it's the bottom one. Yeah. Alright. Let's go a sliding. Open! That's creating platforming for me. Beautiful.
Astonishing. Okay, this blood life flesh. There's no sunlight. Fortunately, there's no time to quickly down. So,
Old man's got leaps. But I've got slides, so... Who's the true champion? That's what I thought it would be. Okay, mushroom is a lava lotus. Understood. Fires little mini grenades. Where's this fast travel for this area? Yes, it is. They always put the first travel, or the first fast travel. That's a first fast travel. Fast travel? No, first fast travel. In a place that's easy to reach. I do wonder if the explosions hurt. Probably, right? Okay. Or a fairy. Or a fae. Okay. You do shoot where I am. And you fired little grenades that keep you in place. They give me XP too though, so these Fae quite good to level up off of. I think it's only there to stop you from going forwards. Jellyfish monster. Plant monster that shoots poison. Purple's poison, almost certainly. And because it's easy to dodge, it should poison you because you shouldn't be getting hit by it. I mean, it's telegraphs for about 9 years before it actually hits you, so... Is this a platform? Yeah, it's a boingy platform. I can tell a boingy platform when I see one. Ow. Yeah, they definitely do give XP. It's an odd choice. But, fair enough. Now back up to 30 damage again. So that's nice. Lovely bit of salmon. Mmm. Tasty. There's another dark room I can't do anything with. So the only other choice is to go up the shaft again. The medallion belt. Lowers strength again. But increases int, con, and luck and defense by a bit. Okay. I'd rather wait for another thing that increases strength again. Even in exchange for defense. Now, the mushroom's walking is a bit odd. But they do be walking. They kind of throw their things and then walk for seemingly an indeterminate amount of time, but they might have a pattern to it. They might always stop at, like, you know, half a second. But I couldn't tell. Every area, it needs its own version of the Wally Crawly. Which isn't their official name, but it is now. And now it's doing 5. It could also be zone dependent. trying to understand why the poison does different areas damage in different places. Yeah, they hone, but they can't hone that much. Home, I mean, not hone. To hone is to make something stronger. Or improve it. There's lots of options. Right, we're about at the right time where if I find a save point, that's where I'll call it. I'm doing 31 now. Cool. So now I'm doing 31. I can take a bit of a hit to my attack to keep it at 30. Not only is 30 a nicer number, but I'll... Now it's doing 6. I wish I understood you. The Claymore. If all you care about is attack, which is pretty good. This is a long, sweeping, overarching strike, which is kind of the sort of weapon that I like to use. It's slow as hell, but that's fine. You can hit things from very far away. That's just timing. I'm pretty good at timing. Yeah, so if I can start getting to 2-hittable range.
This tablets contain travel information recorded by the story. Like the Jai's family, after the rest of the translator, sees all of them again with a terrified of Gilstone near the mines. The shadow of Joe is a charcoal who had no light to set him straight to our energy. This James in the shaman what he always wanted, the power to visit the spirit plane. Then not to believe the spirit plane was a place between worlds where powerful spirits reside. It was in that place for the first man encounter with Ulak. When he returned to this body, they showed him powers that made the tribe fear him. They told the tribe of the coming age of darkness when Ulak was a monstrous minion to conquer the world. The shaman then commanded the tribe to compare his place to the arrival of Ulak and his army. Could the monsters remedy these corners with the first wave of invasion? And could the temple laboratory by building these part of these preparations? You should continue on ahead to see if you can locate the temple. I'm going to stay here and finish these translations. I fear that the monsters that took out has made the Indian first wave of greater invasion that the Toy tribe believed in after the age of darkness for our world. They heard a great length of the coming of Elric's army, which was made up of violent, dangerous beings for every world that Ulak has conquered. Could the temple be the source of these monsters? It's certainly a good place to begin looking. We were first located.
Save point. Alright. I'll see you guys next time when we continue exploring the rest of the forest as far as we can. And see what we find. See you then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.